All right, let's be real. You've probably spent the last few years glued to video games, munching on junk food, and endlessly scrolling through TikTok. You've been giving in to your cravings, letting your impulses take over. Maybe you've tried hitting the gym or starting a business, but nothing stuck. Old habits keep dragging you down. You're what I call a thinker. You spend more time imagining success than actually pursuing it. But just by clicking on this video, you've taken a serious step. A decision to transform, to become someone who acts on ambition. You're becoming a doer. The doer understands something critical. Those toxic habits from the past are deeply embedded in their subconscious. You can't just erase them. Instead, you have to counter them with a phase of intense focus, a stretch of discipline and deep work. This is how you restructure your routine, rewire your mind, and reshape who you are. Now, before we dive in, I want to make something clear. This concept of disappearing should only be temporary. When I began building my personal brand, which I grew from 0 to over 300,000 followers in under a year, I applied everything I'm sharing here. I disconnected from many people, but I kept my closest circle. Why? Because we pushed each other forward. So don't isolate too far. Use this technique with purpose. Only disappear for a couple of months when you're launching a big project or making that major shift from bad patterns to productive ones. Then come back better, transformed. Here's how I did it, and how you can too. Let's begin with one of the most powerful changes, waking up early. And I mean before the sun rises, or at least with the sunrise. Don't wait until the world is already moving. If you wake up at 8 or 9 a.m., you're starting behind. But waking up at 6 or 7 gives you that competitive edge. Back in school, I used to get up at 4 a.m. Yes, it sounds crazy. But I'd take a cold shower, meditate, read, do deep work, prep meals, all before leaving for school at 8. I did it for 2 weeks, and while it was tough to sustain, it taught me discipline. I eventually settled into a 6 or 7 a.m. routine, still ahead of most people. The key is to build consistency. The earlier you rise, the more control you have. But it gets easier with repetition. Next, your phone is the enemy. Right now, I'm using it to record this, but during deep work sessions, it should never be near you, not on your desk, not in your room. Even silenced, it's a distraction. One ping and you're gone, sucked back into TikTok for hours. So here's the rule. Place it in a different room. Put it on Do Not Disturb. On iPhones, you can set exceptions, like allowing messages from parents in case of emergencies. But everyone else? Silence them. Those TikToks or memes can wait until after work. Some of you should just delete social media entirely. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube. Yes, I'm on those platforms, but your growth matters more than my views. If you're a creator or run an online brand, fine. Keep your accounts. But mute anything unproductive. On Instagram, hold down on someone's story and mute their posts and stories. Be honest with yourself. Most of what you see isn't helping you. Another essential practice is time blocking. Open your calendar and plan every task for tomorrow. It's hard to maintain, but during your ghost phase, it's crucial. We're used to structured school schedules. Use that to your advantage. Wake up at 5, start deep work at 6, and repeat it daily until it becomes second nature. Don't forget to schedule breaks. You can't be productive 8 to 10 hours straight. Work an hour, then take 30 minutes to recharge. Listen to a podcast, stretch, walk. Breaks keep your brain sharp. Now let's talk flow state. It's when you're so focused, time fades. Like watching a great movie or reading a gripping book. That's the level of focus you want during work. And mornings are best for it. Think of your mental energy as brain points. Every decision or distraction costs you points. Use your best energy early. To enter flow state, eliminate all distractions. Lock your doors. Make it clear to others you're not to be disturbed. Focus on one task only. Don't write emails with a YouTube tab open. One click and your flow is gone. I also use music, specifically from brain.fm, https, brain.fm. Not sponsored, just useful. They have tracks designed to help you concentrate. I also set timers, 25 minutes focused, 5 minutes break. This keeps me sharp and prevents burnout. Try some of these tools, experiment, and when you do, drop a comment. Share your experience. Let's make this the most productive comment section on YouTube. Help others, reply to each other, and let's grow together.